You know, y'all can move to this. Y'all, look, this is how we do. When you get 70, look, you'll be doing it too.
I love dancing. Can I come on?
Yeah, come on.
I like to follow. I can follow you.
Sure. Yeah. See, you gotta get older in order to really enjoy life. By then, all the issues are done. You done had your heart broken several times. You ain't mad at nobody. You forgave everybody. It's all about you, and it's about being blissful, finding out who you are. Yeah, go ahead, York. Take the stage. Go ahead. You gotta renew yourself. Hey, go ahead, girl. I'm born in Harlem in the 40s, the late 40s. That's why I say 70. Grow to be 70. You'll be grown too. Around the corner from the Apollo. Sidekiam Hospital. It's not there anymore. This is the beloved, the great, the one and only legacy maker, Queen Afua. Give her a hand.
And in this life, you must birth yourself. You must birth your purpose, your vision. If you birth your purpose and your vision, then you'll be free. And no matter what it takes, you must birth yourself. You must birth yourself.
It took a lot for us to get here, didn't it? A lot. Some of you have been trying to get here for years. And then the heavens opened up and made it happen. Right? So clap it up for those who've been trying for years and made it in. You have to break the ice, okay? You have to be able to stand up, and this is the strength of Sacred Woman. Sacred Woman's strength is that we're waking up that medicine woman, right? Yes. So we can heal ourselves, and we have tools, and we can heal our families. There's another one, and that's unity. Can women from different spiritual tribes and clans and houses, can we actually go through a spiritual journey and a healing journey together? Yes. Ashe? Ashe. Hallelujah? Hallelujah. That's why we stand up. If the one represents, then stand up. It's like the United Nations of Women. That right there, that moment, we don't let it go. our coming and our going. So they're coming through. And how you're coming out, because you're coming out just running you know, praises and all that coming around. The whole audience around. Just come out just as you are. One after the next. Do church. First line, second line, third line, and you just go through. Here, there's the ones that oppose us, and you're walking and give someone love, and the very often they're looking at the drums have come to life, the drums actually touching with them. You know the living drums, so they're like connecting like my son said, Supernova Song, Hip Hop Medicine Man, he says, separation is for the weak, unity is for the strong.
What's up with the colors, brother? I see you got on blue. I see you got on red. Let's go with you.
Okay. Well, y'all already know. The blue and the red is the Unified Hood, Heal the Hood. You know, the state we're in, our families in a state of emergency globally, and so this shirt is actually something I had made in the '90s when I founded my organization, Unified Hood, Heal the Hood. It was made actually by Sister Tahuti, my aunt from the Shawana Patah, my father's Kemetic shrine, in 1998 and 99. And so this is a representation of the unification of our brothers and sisters in the struggle from both tribes, from the Crip and Blood tribes, recognizing that they're Panther Cubs, you know. And so when I wear this shirt, it's a subconscious reminder and show the unity, you know what I'm saying, of our family, you know what I'm saying. Regardless of our differences, we are united. And also,
it takes power and strength to unify.
Yes, it does.
We find all the things that are different, so we cannot come together. We must find all the common ground and build on it. Willie Lynch was to have us wiped out for at least 1,000 years. That was the plan. They said that we can have everybody in control if we can keep them divided.
Anybody know who Willie Lynch was? Anybody? Raise your hand. No one? He was a vicious slave owner in the West Indies. The slave masters in the colony of Virginia were having trouble controlling their slaves, so they sent for Mr. Lynch to teach them his methods. The word lynching came from his last name. His methods were very simple, but they were diabolical. Keep the slave physically strong, but psychologically weak and dependent on the slave master. Keep the body, take the mind. I and every other professor on this campus are here to help you to find, take back, and keep your righteous mind.
From the dark skin to the light skin, from the kinky hair to the straight hair, to the house slave captive one to the field hand, from the man to the woman. If we can separate them, then they'll never be able to be empowered. But if we can, and we're overcoming now, unify, we have all the power, because each one of you have gifts. Ashe? Ashe. And if we know of those gifts and we can build on those gifts, then we have everything we need, don't we? Yes. We're born for nothing because there's genius in this room. There's mastership in this room. There's divine intelligence in this room. There's strength in this room. There are healers in this room. We need everything that you have.
Greetings again. I am Moot Von Sill, Sacred Woman Moot Von Sill. And as you go on this journey, the one thing that assisted me greatly was to have the sisterhood. So you learn about having your eyes and your nebbed head. But before we even had that charge, Queen charged you to look for someone, to look to your left, your right, your sister. You are integral in making sure that your sisters are here. Check on each other. Those 4 o'clock prayers, those 4 o'clock baths, they don't come so easily initially. So it's very, very important that you stay together. You pray together. You cry together. You check on one another, because that is what's going to get you through. So I'm one to say that, yes, get a sister on the right and a sister on the left, and stay with them and go through this journey and enjoy every moment of it. Enjoy the tears, enjoy the healing, enjoy the growth, every step of it. Enjoy the stagnation, because it will come, but you'll move through it. You'll have the tools. So thank you for coming on this journey with all of us, and thank you for having me to come with you.
Greetings once again. I'm Sacred Woman Practitioner, Womb Breast Heart Practitioner, Trey Nifre. My journey here was twofold. It started off being a spiritual journey for me.
Where I am that I am.
I am that I am.
A shining being.
A shining being.
Dwelling in light.
Dwelling in light.
I am that I am.
I am that I am.
And will always be.
And will always be.
A shining being.
A shining being.
Dwelling in light.
Dwelling in light.
And then halfway through, it ended up being a health and a womb journey for me.
And now before you, you're going to have your tea that has steeped overnight, your dandelion, to give you the strength and to fortify you and to give you the minerals that have been lacking, which is why you're tired, are drained in your womb, in your body, in your blood. And you just sit and have 3 cups of that tea.
And doing the womb yoga, and she said, get the DVD, do that, just stay consistent. So she said, I'm here doing the work to save the womb.
Greetings, I'm Sacred Woman Precious Nefertun. I am also a womb breast heart practitioner, and I have also begun to, through this process, I was one who thought I would come, wear my whites. I also am a Virgo, so I was all prepared, and I had my book and my iPad, and I sat front and center, and I'm like, I'm not here for the celebrity that is Queen Afua. I'm here for the work, right? And I was quiet, and I never really spoke up, but I sat right there, and I always maintained eye contact, because that was my connection. And somewhere in the middle of that journey of me healing myself and wanting to be the best mother, that was my priority. I knew that I would get what I needed by virtue of being the best mom to my 2 children. But somehow in that process, it turned into being more about the children than I'd ever imagined, and helping Queen birth Sacred Lotus Blossom, which came out of nowhere in such a magical way that I could only just surrender to the fact that it was a work that I was supposed to do with Queen Afua. That being said, my sisters have elaborated extensively on the sisterhood and that relationship. But there's a relationship with yourself that you establish as well. And there's a relationship with your book, with that Sacred Woman book, that is there no matter what hour of the morning, noon, and night. When you go through and you become intimately familiar with that work and that book and you use it, what I wound up doing is having more, at this point, more than 2 copies.
Sacred Spirit, hold me near.
Sacred Spirit, hold me near.
Close to your bosom.
Close to your bosom.
Protect me from all harm and fear.
Protect me from all harm and fear.
Beneath the stones of life.
Beneath the stones of life.
Direct my steps in the right way.
Direct my steps in the right way.
As I journey through this vision.
As I journey through this vision.
Sacred Spirit, surround me.
Sacred Spirit, surround
In
me.
your most absolute perfect light.
In your most absolute perfect light.
Anoint me in your sacred purity.
Anoint me in your sacred
Give
purity.
me peace and divine insight.
Give me peace and divine insight.
Bless me, truly bless me.
Bless me, truly bless me.
As I share this sacred life.
As I share this sacred light.
Teach me, Sacred Spirit.
Teach me, Sacred Spirit.
To be in tune with the universe.
To be in tune with the universe.
Teach me how to heal.
Teach me how to heal.
With the inner and outer elements.
With the inner and outer elements.
Of air.
Of air.
Fire.
Fire.
Water.
Water.
And earth.
And earth.
To wander.
To water.
Because the opening of the way is so powerful and so important. And I learned that even when Queen Afua had asked me one time to dance, you know, and I just said, okay, I'm gonna do my thing. Before you know it, they were inviting me into a room, giving me specific clothing, and then Queen was like behind me before, and she was like, all of your ancestors are with you. You are the gateways. And I said, oh, this is really, really serious. So this is a powerful day. Sacred Woman has definitely changed my life. Queen Afua is the midwife of my high purpose and my highest calling, my Sha'i. The sisterhood is so powerful because the cleansing and the purification, it's a difference than just wearing a hair wrap and looking cultural, but this is a cultural experience of purification. So a lot of that is missing in a lot of these programs out here. You know, it's cultural, it's militant, you know, it's conscious, but a lot of times they're not cleansing and purifying. So this group here, this experience makes a world of difference because you're purifying, and like Queen Afua always says, liberation through purification.
I discovered is the universe was preparing me without me even knowing, not just by virtue of the things that thrust me here, but the tools.
intelligence.
I am a woman of divine intelligence.
Tahuti.
Tahuti.
I am a nature woman.
I am a nature woman. Tired.
I am a woman of sacred spirit dance.
I am a woman of sacred spirit dance.
Yes.
Yes.
I am a woman of grace and beauty.
I am a woman of grace and beauty.
Hekaru.
Hekaru.
I am a woman of intuitive skill.
I am a woman of intuitive skill.
Neverhead.
Neverhead.
I am a woman of natural medicine.
I am a woman of natural medicine.
Sacrament.
Sacrament.
I am a woman of harmony and balance.
I am a woman of harmony and balance.
Mahat.
Mahat.
I am a woman of supreme love.
I am a woman of supreme love.
Ast.
Ast.
I am a woman of vision.
I am a woman of vision.
Nefertun.
Nefertun.
I am a woman on cosmic time.
I am a woman on cosmic time.
Shishat.
Shoshat.
I am a woman on purpose.
I am a woman on purpose.
Meshkinet.
Meshkinet.
Ashe.
Ashe.
To our intern.
To our ancestors.
To our ancestors.
To our ancestors.
To our...
We will pour our first libation for our beloved Harriet Tubman, who opened the pathway, who kicked the door open and walked away from slavery and walked away from oppression, just as we do today with our beloved Queen Afua and our sacred women. Ashe. We pour our next libation for the beloved Dr. King, who was able to transform a whole country through the power of love, which we still need love. Love is eternal. It is the most powerful medicine that we have. And I speak to everyone about intensifying the love for the Most High, the love for ourselves, and love for each other. Ashe.
Ashe.
We give thanks and praises for the beloved Toussaint Louverture, a warrior who refused to stand under oppression. We have so many ancestors that we want to give thanks for, and we will call them out, including our own ancestors, our own lineage, our own line, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our great-grandmothers, our great-grandfathers, our great-great-grandmothers. I'm not finished because I have my great-grandfather, and I still have my great-great-great-grandmother. Great-great-great-grandfather, very great lineage, and that is our great ancestors. Ashe. Ashe.
I got some tea for you.
I only drink natural tea.
up. One house of dirty.
Sorry, I was hanging out with my friends.
Clothes on the floor, shoes over that stuff. Plate in the sink.
I got it. I just got caught up hanging out with my friends, Mama.
Bathroom dirty. My bed not spread. What's going on in here?
It's clean, just go.
I'm at work all day. The least you have to do is clean up for me.
Mama, it's all right.
What's going on? Tired. Imagine, I'm at work all day, cleaning, paperwork, organizing, micromanaging, macromanaging. You call early enough to get up. I leave my bed there, I leave it a little sloppy. Yeah, I left my towel on the floor. Yeah, I didn't pick up my stuff. No matter what time. I need sanctuary. I need sanctuary. My mother said cleanliness is next to godliness. But couldn't do this. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. Okay? I want you to learn what I've learned. I want you to understand what you need to understand. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes, we forget. Yes, we forget to clean up after myself. Yes. But guess what? I come back home. You have food. You have clothes. You have a shelter. Right? My instincts told me wrong. My instincts told me, yeah, when I go home, my house is going to be clean and spotless, the mess I left. Sacred spirits surround me. No, surround me. Yes, with their most absolute, perfect light. Sacred attitude, sacred grace and vigor. Sacred spirit.
Great divine mood. We, your daughters, are in need of healing. So we ask that you heal us with your elements, air, fire, water, earth.
A natural mood, a natural mood, a natural mood, a natural mood.
You know, help me to buy a house. Can you help me to build my future? What about my future? I have goals. I can see it. I just can't reach it.
I hated myself. I really hated myself. I was so unbalanced. Doing this, doing that. Not serving myself, not living in my purpose. Gosh, I hated myself. I needed the tools so that way I can move forward and live within my purpose.
Oh, divine creator, I surrender. I am moving this way and that way, not listening to you, not honoring the divine in me.
Hi, I'm Shawana Boom Bang, and I am here with none other than the legendary Queen Afua. Queen has so many projects coming up, and I am thrilled to be working with her on these projects. Queen has been in the business of healing people, healing a nation for 50 years?
About 47 years.
About 47 years. She's amazing. She's my inspiration. I mean, just check her out on YouTube. She has some inspirational videos. I mean, there was a time when you were a teenager, right?
That's when it all started for me.
That's when it all started, when she was a teenager and she was getting into...
16 years of age.
Wow, it's so amazing to me. So really, I just want to inspire our youth. I want to inspire everyone to look up Queen Afua and just hop on this train, because we're just heading in the right direction and we're going full steam ahead. Queen Afua, tell me about your upcoming initiatives.
All right. Well, today we just had a wonderful oneness experience. It looks like I'm going to be here at Brick. Yay!
Queen's coming to Brick.
I'm going to be the Brick family. The Brick family.
Yes.
And what I'm coming to bring is the City of Wellness TV.
Yes.
City of Wellness. It's a book that I've written, City of Wellness, Restoring Health to the 7 Kitchens of Consciousness. So in the city, we have the sacred women. They're some of the citizens. And these are women who have awakened the healer within. We just had a fantastic graduation.
Amazing graduation.
At National Black Theater. And they learn over a season through a rites of passage how to heal themselves holistically, naturally, so they can empower themselves and their families. Those are some of our citizens in the City of Wellness.
Yes.
We also have Man Heal Thyself, based on a book for men to heal themselves from prostate issues, from stress, from obesity, and just overall men and women healing themselves for healthy children, right? Healthy families.
That's right.
One of my initiatives is within the City of Wellness. First of all, the concept is healthcare is self-care. And I always say the people make up the city.
Yes.
So if you heal the people, you heal the city. You have a healthy city. And here I'm in Brooklyn, and we're in New York, and we want to make this the launching pad for the City of Wellness media work, where we can outreach people around the whole world and all the cities in the world. So thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Queen. I'm the one who's honored. Because, I live right downtown Brooklyn. Shout out to Farragut Houses. And, I just see that so many people are in need of healing.
Yes.
And I know that your teaching is the answer. I know your way is the way to go, because that's what's been healing me through my journey with multiple sclerosis. So I am thankful for that, Queen. I just want everybody to know about you and to receive their healing. Healing is real, and it comes by meditation and prayer, but it also comes by action.
Action, absolutely. So in that action, one of the things that I teach is the 21-day detox.
Yes.
And I just brought your formulas to you.
Yes, you
Take
did.
them out the bag. That is your gift package. I will take them out. I will go over a few things, because this is the foundation. Food is medicine. And what we eat creates the body that we have. So if you are suffering in the city, then you need to come to the City of Wellness. And so whether it is diabetes,
I got so many gifts.
You have so many gifts.
Yes.
Diabetes or high blood pressure or asthma or allergies or stress or constipation or MS or womb issues, you can use the formulas, and I'll teach you the lifestyle, give you consultations you can overcome.
Yes.
So these are your fun gifts. This
Yes.
one here, this is to break all addictions. So our addictions are in the blood, and oftentimes we're eating foods that keep creating the disease.
Yes.
So if someone is stressed out, they're eating a lot of sugar. This Master Herbal Formula 13 herbs will help get rid of that craving for sugar.
Yes,
but
it
not only
does.
sugar. Sometimes when people are sad or lonely, they may go to alcohol, or they may go to drugs. So this is a formula that can help to detox the blood from the desire for taking drugs.
That's right. I love this formula because this is not my first 7-day kit. I love this stuff. I'm telling you. But the Master Herbal, for me, I really love it because I can feel with MS, our hands tighten up. And, we get warm. Like you can feel your pressure rising. You get headaches. And then so when I drink this, those headaches, you can feel your pressure lowering. And then my hands, I can, squeeze my hands.
You're
So
detoxing. That's a detox tea. Your body responded excellently.
I'm
with the
detoxing.
detox,
Yes. And you can tell because when you go to restroom and you release your water, and that's how you can tell. So the toxins come out in the water. I really love
Wonderful.
this stuff. Thank
So
you,
stay
Queen.
encouraged.
Yes.
And then what you have is to nourish the tissues and cells in the city of Wells. We want to nourish ourselves with the Green Life nutritional formula.
Green life.
The Green Life is the builder, the memory, the immune system, the skin, the energy, the blood. It builds you up.
That's
As
right.
the master herbal detoxifies all those systems.
right.
And the rejuvenation and the detoxification work together hand in glove.
Yes, they do.
So you take that 3 times a day, in the morning with your fresh fruit juice or water to build you up, the middle of the day, right before you have your solid lunch, and then right before you have dinner. And then you'll have all the minerals and vitamins your body requires.
Yep. This is the key to life right here because this right here, this Green Life, it has every vitamin known to man in this vitamin. I love this stuff. It's so amazing. It just gives me the energy I need, and it just keeps me grounded because with MS we get weak and wobbly, but with this gives us the energy we need.
It stabilizes,
to sustain
it
ourselves
rebuilds,
throughout
it
the day.
repairs. That has your inside of Green Life has your vegetable protein, your vegetable calcium, your minerals, your zinc, all of the minerals to repair and build. So I'm so glad it's working for you.
Yes,
Your
absolutely.
next, you've been working with your formulas because you know them.
Yes, I do.
Yes, and this is your clay. Open it up so you can see it's nice and creamy.
Yes.
So if you have a back pain, low knee arthritis, it's 21 ways of using the clay. If it's even a facial.
That's what I do.
If it's tooth decay, if it's ankle swelling, wherever you place the clay with a gauze, you place it over those areas, and while you're sleeping, it goes into that organ, repairs it, and pulls out that congestion. So as it's drying up while you're sleeping, it's pulling out that pain.
That's right.
So your joints become vibrant again. You keep that youthfulness all your life.
Yes.
So that's your rejuvenation
Some
clay.
I love the clay because I know when I started detoxing, my skin, it's
Started
really
breaking
bad.
out.
I get breakouts.
Yeah, because that's the blood is cleaning out this way. So we have to. The next one is going to help to take care of that.
No, this helped clear my skin.
Okay.
This really helped clear my skin. I love it. I'm so happy you got me another rejuvenation clay because I really need this. This really helps clean the skin. It really does.
Wonderful.
And
Okay, so now you have here your laxative. Now, this is a very gentle laxative. Some of the laxatives, they gripe and they pull harsh, but that's very gentle, and that's Cascara sagrada. And it's a plant. All this is plant-based.
Yes.
This is all about the green coming out of the garden. And so cancer of the colon is the second highest form of cancer in the United States. And that's because this is a junk food society. We're eating junk food all the time and fast food and eating on the run and eating and drinking at the same time, a lot of fried foods and meats and all that. So it gets backed up in the colon. When that waste gets backed up in the colon, if it's in the right side, it causes headaches and depression.
that's right.
If the waste is in the transverse, it can cause shortness of breath, thyroid condition, kidney failure, so on. If the poisons are trapped in the descending on the left side of the colon, that can cause womb issues, prostate issues, low back pain, swollen ankles. So what the colon does, it helps to regulate your colon. So if you have 3 meals a day, you should have 3 eliminations every day. And if you have that, you won't have a backup. When the backup happens, it comes out through in the blood and comes out through the skin, and sometimes out through our conversations.
Right.
Sometimes we're saying negative words, or we're putting people down, or we're doing gossip because of all that poison that's inside of our system. So it cleans out everything. So the waste goes downward as opposed to up.
Right.
Right?
Exactly. So I love this stuff. It does regulate you, and everybody should be taking it. And especially with the, colon cancer, we don't have to get colon cancer.
No, it's what we eat.
What we eat. It's what we eat.
What we eat in the stress of life, and we're usually, when eating the wrong things, we're usually stressed out.
That's right.
So they kind of work together. Stress, toxic food.
That's right.
Healthy foods, no stress.
No stress. That's true. We get a better outlook on life when we're eating the right
absolutely.
food. Yes.
And then you have one more. Okay, that's okay. Then you have the colon E's. The colon E's and herbal acid works together, and that's the castor oil, olive oil, vitamin E oil.
Yes.
So you have maybe kidney stones, gallstones, and colon stones. It softens all that up holistically and naturally with some lime water you take, and then we'll just flush everything out along with the Cascara Sagrada.
Yes. Yep, the colon inner ease. Yes. This is amazing because first of all, it has vitamin E in it, and it's really, it's
So it
helpful.
rejuvenates the colon at the same time.
It rejuvenates the colon, and it gives you your supply of vitamin E for the day. So
Thank you. Filled with oxygen.
Yes, it is. Now this, you guys, you ladies and gentlemen are going to love this.
Yes, indeed. That is the breath of life. That formula for those who are suffering from allergies now. This is the allergy season. It's not necessary, but cut back on your dairy and your white flour products. This is eucalyptus and peppermint. Just 2 or 3 drops under your tongue in the morning with some lime water, lemon water, or just a glass of warm water, and do it at night before you go to sleep. Now, mucus will start coming up. You're not sick. You're detoxing. And I got into this at 16 because I was a chronic asthmatic, and I had allergies from head to toe. So I would take things like eucalyptus separately or peppermint leaves, and I start eating more whole vegan foods. But this by itself will get one started if they have a hard time getting on the path. Once they take this, they become a believer.
Yes.
It's like, oh my gosh, I can breathe all of a sudden.
It's definitely a breath of life. Yes.
It's a breath of life. Now
That's
this.
right.
Everything that you have here, that we have here for you, it works as a unit, works as a kit.
Yes, it does.
You can take them individually, but when you take them together, it can address 103 diseases.
Wow.
So no matter what you're going through, you can detox away from that as a way of life.
Yeah, actually, it's great that you said that because I don't know if I'm cheating by doing this, but what I'll do is make my tea with my herbal.
Yes.
And then I'll put a little tablespoon of this in there, and then I'll put a couple drops of this in there, and then I just sit there with my cup and I just enjoy it.
That's
and I love
perfect.
it so much.
Perfect. That works. That works lovely.
Excellent.
Yes,
Good.
yes. And one of the things I know I already sent to you your manual because it's a way of life.
Yes.
Now that manual went in it's already electronically sent, but this chart is an example of the manual. So you can pull out the chart.
Yes.
And so along with your 7-day or 21-day detox kit or your 12-week kit, you get your upside down. You get your chart to set up your Nutrition Kitchen Pharmacy. This is our Nutrition Kitchen Healing Laboratory chart. And we have our menu plan. We have our flexitarian for those who are just transitioning and on chicken and fish, but you only have it a few times a week. But now you're having whole foods from the garden. Those who are more advanced take into a vegetarian lifestyle, and I teach them to give those workshops. Then there's the live food eaters, those who are eating sun-cooked foods, and those who are doing juicing. Those are juicitarians. Then you can incorporate all of these levels together. I teach you how to go about that through consultation. Then on the side you have various herbs for different issues, and they all have a wonderful flavor. You have your dill, your garlic, your onion, your cayenne, your ginger, your sage, but they're for healing. So they're it's culinary herbs that make the food taste delicious, but at the same time help to heal the body.
Food is medicine.
Food is medicine. And then I have some of the fruits and vegetables here and our tools. Everyone must have a juicer in their house, make fresh green juice every day to rejuvenate and heal. You might get a blender or a food processor to prepare your meals with. Then all the way over on this side, we have all the don'ts and then some of the alternatives. So when you start to shop, you have healthy shopping. And please become a co-op member or create a co-op in your own community.
That's
so you
right.
have food that's very reasonable.
I know your community needs it. I know my community needs it.
And you can be that liaison because I would consider you an ambassador of this work. You've been living it. You charge everyone about the wellness, and by speaking to others, you're helping our community. So we have City of Wellness.
Thank you.
Right here.
You're
through you.
amazing. I just wish everyone would understand that we don't have to be sick. Right,
We don't
Queen?
have to
We
be
don't
sick.
have to be sick. We don't have to walk around limping and having lesions and then people getting toes and feet cut off. You don't have to be an amputee unless it's an accident. I can understand if it was an accident, but not because of diabetes.
Exactly. And if you have diabetes, you get all of a sudden your toes start to numb out. So people have had toes removed, they become black. When you can just clean out the blood, clear out the arteries in holistic health, and then you get toes rejuvenate. Some go blind because of the lack of nutrition, the lack of oxygen, and we can prevent that. So it's about prevention. And if we take a look at our families, we can actually see what can happen to us because it's in the blood. It's
That's
a
right.
bloodline.
It's a bloodline.
And so if your family has high blood pressure and diabetes, more than likely, if you're eating the same foods, you're going to have those same issues.
That's what it is.
Right. But if you know how to eat to live, and that's what I'm going to be teaching in the City of Wellness. In the City of Wellness, I would invite some guests who are in the City of Wellness who are healers. I have a book coming out.
Yes. Tell me about the book.
The name of the book is Planet Heal.
Wow.
Is that amazing? There are 70 healers in the book. And we have some guests in the book, guest artists. N.E.R.V. is going to be in the book. Erica Badu is in the book. And a few, we have some medical doctors and some acupuncturists and midwives and herbalists and financial advisors. So it's like a City of Wellness, but on a planetary level.
It should be a movie, Planet Heal.
Is
Like,
that
really?
fantastic?
That would be fantastic.
Well, this is the beginning.
Yeah,
Here at Brick.
this is just
We're
the
bringing it here.
Yeah.
We're going to bring wonderful guests. I'm going to do some sampling. I'm going to show you how to make some food that's healthy. I'm going to show you how to make some drinks that are healthy drinks. And I'm going to just have a wonderful time sharing and giving you really practical tools from fitness to positive thinking to bring into our home so that there's a wellness person, at least one in every home, which is yourself.
That's right.
And there's and every home should become a wellness home. And I'm going to teach you how to do that.
That's right.
Here at Brick.
And it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's not a bad process. It's like people say, oh, but I can't eat what I want to eat. It's more fun healing. It's more fun when I eat because I don't have to feel guilty.
And you're going to have more energy,
And
mental
I'm gonna have
clarity,
more energy,
and stamina.
And health.
And joy.
Yes.
Because when you're healthy, you feel more joy, you feel more at peace, you have better communication.
That's right.
And you can eat there's an array of foods that you can eat. I'll give you a shopping list. So you have plenty of options. There's healthy ways of taking in healthy foods, and you'll be happy and healthy all at the same time in our city.
And you know what? I think that juicing is the solution to alcoholism.
I agree with you.
Yeah, because I used to drink, but now when I have my juice, I don't need any alcohol because, first of all, alcohol gives you a headache and a stomach ache. But when you juice, you know that you're nourishing your body and you're cleansing your blood, and there is absolutely no need to even drink any alcohol.
Well, you know, alcohol is just because we're unhappy. Something made us sad. We feel angry about something. We're stressing. So we're taking it as a drug.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right,
Like
but if you-
post-traumatic stress.
Absolutely.
I know when I lost my grandma, that's when, and I didn't know how to deal. That was the closest person to me that ever passed away like that, and that just tore me apart. So I would drink every day after
to
work.
numb out the hurt, the sadness.
I didn't
the
know I was an
loneliness.
alcoholic. We were just going out partying after work.
It just slips in after a while. Because after you put a Band-Aid on one emotional issue, then another emotional issue happens. And then you keep putting another Band-Aid and having another drink.
Right.
So let's drink ourselves into wellness. We're going to have green juices. We're going to have fresh fruit juices. We're going to put our green life in our juice so we nourish ourselves. So when something hits us that is very heavy, it won't throw us out.
That's
it won't
right.
make us so depressed that we can't function.
Right.
We'll actually say to grandmother, you'll be so tuned into your grandmother, you'll be able to say, rather than saying, grandmother, I miss you, say, grandmother, thank you for helping me.
Yes.
Thank you for
That's what
raising
I
me.
love about
You'll
you,
go into
Queen.
a state of gratitude
Yeah.
about your grandmother.
Because it's also a spiritual healing process.
Yes, absolutely. Body, mind, and spirit.
Yes.
So for those who want to join us, there's a few things I want you to call me about. First of all, this is my number, 929-351-2140. Again, 929-351-2140. Come and join me on a 21-day summer detox.
Yes.
You can call me, and then I can put you on your 21 days to wellness, or your 12-week if you have maybe 5, 10 issues. If you have 1, 2, or 3, do a 21-day detox. Right. Those who want to join for the Sacred Women Rites of Passage coming up for the fall, or Man Heal Thyself training. We have to have healthy women and healthy men.
Healthy men, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Please call me at the same number. Also check my website at www.queenafua.com, AFUA.com. And I just want to say one more thing. I am on a 31-day vigil.
Yes.
Those who believe in this work that I've been sharing, I probably touched 1 million of our people, our community at large, over the 47 years.
Yes.
I am opening up in the Poconos Mountain a Queen Afua Wellness Ashram healing retreat.
Wow.
And I want you to join us. So the funds that you invest in for your wellness this month particularly is going to go to opening up this retreat, this healing ashram. So
Yeah.
help us. Call in now.
Yes,
At
call in,
929-351-2140, and then log on to www.queenafua.com. And I'm going to look for you in the City of Wellness here at Brick.
Absolutely.
right.
Queen, do you
yeah.
want to tell them about Soul Sweat and then?
Oh, well, listen, in the City of Wellness is what we do. Every month we have a soul sweat. It's a Sister Soul Sweat. We're going to do something for the brothers in the fall. But right now it's a Sister Soul Sweat. Come out. It's 3 hours of intense sweating. Did you enjoy yourself? Was you at the sweat?
No.
But you got to come to the next sweat.
I gotta
okay?
come to the next sweat.
Yes,
I
it's in
wanted
Brooklyn.
to go. I heard
That's
about it. I
okay.
really
You
want to go.
heard the word got out.
Yes.
3 hours. You are so radiant, vibrant, alive. We go to sauna, the steam. We put the clay on. We take the tonics. We do the exercises. We do our intense breathing. So when you come out, whatever problems you came in with, they're gone. They're off your shoulders. They're off your skin. They're off your mind. You feel energized and ready to have a full, beautiful wellness
I'm going
life.
to Soul Sweat, y'all.
We're going to be every month, and we do it the second Saturday of every month.
Nice.
So join
Okay.
us for 3 hours of power.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you, my love.
yes.
Here in the City of Wellness. Oh,
Yes,
bring it
indeedy.
here.
Check out Queen Afua. Please go to her website. Please go to her YouTube page and order your kits. Also enroll in the Sacred Women class. I mean, she has so much to teach, y'all. I'm telling you. Look forward to seeing more of Queen.